welcome to the Potscast. So this week, there's a real hodgepodge of stuff that's happened this week. And if you look closely, you might find some pottery. I'm sat under the cashew tree, next to the pineapple patch. Anywho, what I wanted to be bringing you was a triumphant collection of even more Gregs at the airport. And so on Sunday, I was so excited, getting ready to go, and this happened. I'm gonna tell you what the issue is. On my way to my massage, the battery light of my car came on. I charged it up because I've got a battery charger here. I've got a battery starter, and I managed to get the car going again. And when I got home, the car's dead. It won't charge up using that anymore. I don't know what I can do. Usually I would be able to use my mum's car, but as you can see, my mum's car's at the mechanics because her radiator's gone. So this isn't the day. I can't get to the airport. So where I'm currently at is I'm waiting for the mechanic to come round to fix my car. And meanwhile, my Gregs are waiting. My new extra bonus sausage bean melts are currently in the freezer of a hotel room in the north. And at some point, I have to be able to find a way to go and get them. So, let's... And for those of you who think, oh, she's only asking because she can't make things herself. I can make things myself. I've made myself a lovely little Cinnabon here, because I can make these myself. The best thing is the crunch on the outside and then the gooiness on the inside. But it's not just gooey, it's beautifully cooked. Look how beautifully that's cooked there. And not only that, but this morning I went and got some cinnamon bark and I ground the cinnamon bark to make the cinnamon. So yes, I could make myself a Greg sausage and bean melt, but A, I don't like making flaky pastry. It's too much faff. And B, Gregs do a better one than I do. There you go. And to prove it, they're the Cinnabons fresh out the oven, and these are breadfruit flour rolls. And to prove it, they're the bowls I made them in. Look. So it's been a while since I've done a bit of pottery. So of course, what am I going to do? I'm going to do a massive bowl. What else? And the way I'm fighting with it, you can almost think I'm fighting a blooming wild animal. It's on time lapse, so you don't know how long that bloody took me to get that bloody thing centred. And I was just congratulating myself on having done it. So of course I wired through the bottom, of course. So it was take 2. And this one, because the clay was much softer, was easier to wrangle. And it was all going swimmingly until I decided to I'm just going to do this little, you can see when it happens. Big wobble. So I decide, stop, love. And there it is, 15 inches wide. I don't think it'll fit in the kiln.
Good afternoon. If you've just joined us, it's Emma Willis in for...
So, my car's out of action and I've got to get to PI. So, come with me while we get the bus. Now, normally, I just stand here, but I have to go and get some money out, and the money is over there at the supermarket. Bills paid at Massey, money procured. Now I've got to wait on the other side of the road for the bus. PI, and I'm just going to walk into the village. It's actually nice to go for a little walk sometimes. You forget when you're always in your car driving around. I mean, look how pretty that is. Look at all those pretty flowers. Errand done. I'm now on my way out. Taking a little pit stop at Angie's. Got myself a drink. Got myself some lunch. Might get myself a bit of fruit. Me waiting at the bus stop for my return bus. You would think that having the same method of public transport for over 30 odd years, they'd have worked out some sort of timetabling system, wouldn't you? You would think. And here I am, on my way back home with my food. For the second night running, guess what I nearly stepped on in the bloody bathroom? If you don't know, it's a bloody centipede. And yes, they sting if you tread on them. I don't want to boast, but we have 2 avocados from our tree. Our very first free avocados. I know, I'm overly excited. I shouldn't be this excited about a couple of avocados, should I? But look, they came from the tree. I don't know who needs to know this, but I am in my bloody hell. Why did nobody tell me that men's clothes are so bloody comfortable? And why do they always have pockets? Era. Basketball edition. This episode of the Potscast was carefully assembled by me, Amanda, on the island of St. Lucia. Bye. If you want to have a go at doing what I'm doing, where I'm doing it, check out my pottery retreat.